All right, well, welcome everyone. We are excited to share with you tonight our one simple change that has really made a difference in many of our lives. And I've got the sisters on with me, Jennifer Judd and Melissa Hedrick, who are going to share alongside me. I have been in this community of like-minded, health-conscious people for 25 years, believe it or not. It seems like such a long time, but it's been very exciting. We've helped so many people get healthier through simple changes. And one of our first changes is Juice Plus. And we're going to talk more about that. It's just a simple way to get more whole foods in our diets. Well, in order to understand why we even need some type of extra help, we need to look at the unfortunate statistics of what's happening in America. You know, we are one of the most affluent countries. However, we have so much disease and disorder that, that's really not helping. We need to look at what is the root cause, and we will do that. So did you know that 1 in 4 will die of heart disease, 1 in 3 will have cancer, 1 in 3 will have diabetes, and 1 in 5 children is obese. And even children may not live as long as their parents. So there are some very sobering statistics in America, and I think we've all been touched by these in our families, so it's really something we need to pay attention to. And there are, many reasons why we are so unhealthy, but two of the main reasons are our lifestyle habits, just not living that real vitality life where we're exercising all the time, we're moving our bodies, we're just living, to our best degree with our bodies, but also it's the food that we're taking in. Our food quality is decreasing. 70% of what we eat is processed. And then when we do eat healthier foods, 50 to 80% has less nutrition in the produce. And there's many reasons for that. So that's what's happening though. And Jennifer's going to talk to us about, what can we do to be healthier? Those were just the sobering things that it's good to recognize, and let's see what we could do about that.
So what can we do to be healthier? We all know we could exercise, and you don't need to exercise 45 minutes in the gym. You can park farther away at the grocery store and walk a little farther. You could take the stairs rather than using the escalator or the elevator. And you can walk at lunchtime. You could walk right after work before you go into the house. And you don't need to have 30 minutes of continuous exercise. It's important to move your body throughout the day. We all know it's important for adults to be sleeping at least 7 or 8 hours. And of course, our children need more than that. Managing stress. So what do you do to manage stress? So I do like to exercise to manage stress, especially after a stressful day at school. I like to go to the gym and lift weights. You might meditate, you might do yoga, anything that you can do to help manage your stress. Drinking water, we know drinking water is very important. Find something that works for you. So for me, I need to drink my water out of a straw. If I drink it from a cup or a bottle, I don't drink as much water. And the star of the show, eating real food. We're going to talk more about that tonight. So why should we eat real food? 75% of chronic disease is preventable with good nutrition. That's from Dr. William Sears, a pediatrician. So think about that. 75% of chronic diseases can be prevented with good nutrition. So how do fruits and vegetables protect us? So let's talk a little bit about oxidative stress. So every day, oxidative stress rains down on your cells throughout the day. Depending on what you're doing, if it's something strenuous or you're stressed out, the rain's going to be a lot heavier, a lot harder on your cells. But even when you're moving, when you're walking, when you're working, when you're cleaning, there's still oxidative stress raining on your cells. That's causing your cells, just like the apple, to look brown, to age, to look rusty. Now, what can you do to counter that oxidative stress? Well, you can eat more Antioxidants. Where do you get your antioxidants? You guessed it, fruits and veggies. So looking at the apple, the right-hand side of the apple has been protected with antioxidants. A lemon juice was added to the right-hand side. You can see that that right-hand side looks younger, fresher. That is what could happen to your cells. You could keep them younger, you could keep them fresh by eating fruits and vegetables, which have those antioxidants. So we need 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. Our produce is picked when it's green. Why is it picked when it's green? Because it's traveling hundreds of miles to get to our grocery store. So right there, you are losing so much nutrition from all of the fruits and vegetables that we're probably getting in the grocery store. What can you do about that? You can buy local and grow your own food. Also, we don't get enough variety. We have a tendency to buy the same fruits every week, the same vegetables to make with our dinners every single week. So Juice Plus gives us that variety that we need for all those fruits and vegetables to be synergistically working together. So let's talk about fruits and vegetables versus a multivitamin. So if you look at the left-hand side, there's an apple with 10,000 different phytonutrients. So in that apple, there is vitamin C. You also probably have vitamin C in your multivitamin. But it makes more sense to eat the whole apple with 10,000 different phytonutrients than that single isolated vitamin C in your multivitamin, which is manufactured in a factory. Okay, so here's what we had started talking about the Juice Plus. So there are 10 different fruits, veggies, and berries. Sharon, can you make that a little bigger so that I can see the names of all the fruits and veggies? No?
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay,
On my end, it's big. I'm sorry.
it's big. Can you read all of them, please?
Yes, I'm sorry. Okay. The fruit blend is acerola cherry, apple, beet, peach, pineapple, lemon peel, cranberry, date, orange, mango, and prune. In the vegetable blend, it's beet, broccoli, rice bran, cabbage, lemon peel, parsley, carrot, garlic, kale, spinach, tomato. In the berry blend, it's artichoke, bilberry, blackberry, blackcurrant, cranberry, elderberry, blueberry, cocoa, Concord grape, pomegranate, and raspberry. And then in the omega blend, it's algae oil, sea buckthorn berry oil, pomegranate seed oil, raspberry seed oil, safflower seed oil, and tomato seed oil.
So that's amazing to get 30 different fruits and vegetables in your fruit, veggie, and berry blend. I don't know about you, but there's no way that you could eat all of those different fruits and vegetables during the day. And that's what we need. We need that variety. So when I first started taking Juice Plus, I heard about it from a friend, and she was very healthy and she always researched everything. So I knew if she was taking this that it must be good. So I wanted this for myself because I consider myself to be fairly healthy, and I definitely wanted it for my children. As a third grade teacher, the first thing I noticed was I had more sustained energy throughout the whole day. So I was no longer grabbing a second cup of coffee in the afternoon. And then I started to eat differently without even realizing it. I had been eating lean pockets because they were better than hot pockets. But the one night at dinner, I grabbed leftover chicken and threw it on a bed of lettuce and started eating salads for lunch. And then over time, I was no longer eating lunch meat sandwiches and the lean pockets. And I just started to change other things in my diet as well. But the biggest benefit for myself was with my allergies. I had been taking medicine in the spring and in the fall. And I would take a day spray, a night spray, an antihistamine, a decongestant, and allergy shots. And after I think about over a year of taking Juice Plus, I was no longer on that over-counter the medicine, and I actually on my own stopped the allergy shots. And now I only use it on an as needed basis in the spring and in the fall, which is a win-win for me. And I can say with my children and my family, it definitely, we are hardly sick at all. And if we are sick, it does not last very long. I'm going to pass this off to my sister. And Melissa is a pharmacist. So we're going to hear about some research from her.
Hi, guys. Thanks for joining. I know life is busy. We appreciate you jumping on a Sunday evening. Sharon, I think Jenn is still, oh, there I am. There I am. So yeah, so this is our one simple change, and it's like flooding your body with over 30 different plants every day, like Jenn said. So if we can go to the next slide, I'll tell you exactly how this is made. So our company is just amazing that it partners with family farmers who harvest the fruits and vegetables at the peak of ripeness, so the nutrition is intact. And then it's quick frozen to prevent the loss of nutrients. And this is kind of like that same idea when we tell you when you go to the grocery store to shop the outside of the grocery store, so shop the perimeter, because your frozen fruits and veggies may actually be better for you and more nutritious than the fresh fruits and veggies. Because the fresh is picked when it's not ripe, it doesn't have as much nutrition in it. It's still better than a cookie or a piece of pizza, but it doesn't have the most. But when you have a flash frozen like they do in Juice Plus, it's packing everything in there. So after they freeze it so it doesn't lose its nutrients, the produce is pulverized into a slurry, dried, the water's taken out, and it's put in a vegan capsule, which you can see in the one hand, or a soft chew. So Juice Plus is unique for a couple of reasons. So one is that it has a food label. It's not a multivitamin. A lot of people take Juice Plus and they're like, I'm taking my vitamins. And I'm like, you're eating your food. And that's what we say. I've been eating Juice Plus now for, I think, 8 years. And I got started with the help of my sister. And like she said, because she had a friend who was very healthy. Her and her husband both were athletic and ran marathons and ate really well. And it became important to me. And as a pharmacist, I didn't get it at first. I was just taking it to become healthy for myself. And there were some things I noticed, and I'll touch on those a little later. So Juice Plus is non-GMO, vegan, dairy, gluten-free, and kosher. And each product is third-party approved by a company called NSF. And NSF is an independent company that works for, they verify many different products around the world to make sure there's no artificial or harmful ingredients, contaminants, pesticides, or banned substances. We even have something that's approved for pro athletes with an NSF sports certification. So this means our Olympic athletes right here in the United States can take Juice Plus, and they do. And most importantly, Juice Plus is the most researched nutritional product in the world with 48 studies done over the past 30 years, and it's recommended by more than 8,000 healthcare professionals worldwide. So Juice Plus research has been conducted for more than 30 years at leading universities, hospitals, and research centers, places like Yale, Vanderbilt, and MD Anderson Cancer Center. And this is what really sealed the deal for me as a pharmacist. This is independent clinical research. So our company does not do the research. It's also done on people with the product. So the studies are either done with the product versus a placebo, and we figure out, hey, let's see what kind of happened. And we're not intended to treat or cure any diseases, but we see a lot of things that are improved by getting good nutrition. So I always say good in equals good out. So this is one of our doctors that we told you loves to share about Juice Plus produced these clinical research results. So this lists results on humans taking Juice Plus from 2 hours all the way to 10 years. Right away, Juice Plus starts raising the levels of antioxidants in the bloodstream and lowering oxidation. And antioxidants are good, like Jennifer showed us that apple at the beginning. So an antioxidant would be the lemon juice we put on the apple so it doesn't turn brown. Think of it like your face. you don't want your face to turn brown and wrinkly. You need lots of antioxidants because we are constantly bombarded with toxins inside and outside. At 4 months, we can see significant cognitive changes are taking place. And by month 8, the immune system is working optimally. Over a 10-year projection, Juice Plus has an estimated reduction of 62 million cardiac events, saving families over $109 billion. Those are big numbers, and you just got to think what that's doing for our healthcare system. So one of the other research studies that we really, really love is this program called Healthy Starts. So through Healthy Starts, 4 million families have received Juice Plus for free for their kids aged 4 through 25. This means even after your kids graduate college, they are getting proper nutrition. And why I feel like this is so important right now, my niece and nephew are in this area. My stepchildren are in this area. They are living on their own, but they're still not eating right. Nobody ate right in college. I ate Elio's pizza and Pepsi. That was my hangover cure in college. And, we just learn about much of this information, and it just helps us to be healthier and start eating better. And what they found with this study was 71% were consuming less fast food, 61% were craving more fruits and vegetables, 71% drank more water, 66% visiting the doctor less, and 60% missing fewer sick days, and 56% were taking fewer prescription drugs. And this, as a pharmacist, is my goal in life right now, to help people focus more on the prevention of disease versus the treatment. If I can help you improve your diet simply, quickly, and effectively, we can potentially get off of prescription drugs and put more money into our wellness than money into our sickness. And like Jennifer said in the beginning, chronic diseases can be prevented with good nutrition. And I think chronic diseases have become so prevalent in our world that we just assume we're supposed to be tired. We're supposed to have high blood pressure. We're supposed to be overweight. We don't have to feel this way anymore. And this is what I'm working on sharing with people. So now we'll move a little bit onto the products, and Sharon's going to share a little bit about her story and about some of our fantastic products.
I love that you said that. I cracked up. I was muted, but we don't have to be tired. That was something that I was just so shocked that I wasn't as tired as I had been so much of my life, and I wasn't as run down. And I used to have a Kleenex in my hand all the time because I had such bad allergies. I was getting allergy shots. I had bumps on the backs of my arms, tops of my legs that, no doctor or dermatologist could help. And it really came down to better nutrition. And so I love that Juice Plus is easy. It's just simply concentrated nutrition, just like you get Tide concentrate. That's how I like to think of it, it's concentrated nutrition, and it's an easy habit that people can do. And kids love it. My pediatrician recommends Juice Plus. She loves the fact that we give Juice Plus for free, and millions of children and adults have taken part in that Healthy Starts in the whole last 25 years that I've been involved with the company. So it's pretty amazing. My kids have definitely benefited and had these same types of results. And even adults, they start craving more fruits and vegetables, or even children with special needs like autism who self-limit their diet. What we found is that they start craving more fruits and vegetables, just like in these studies. So it's pretty amazing. I've loved watching people get those benefits. Well, besides the fruit, vegetable, berry, and omega, which you can take by capsule, or the fruit, vegetable, berry, you could take by chewable. Those are your micronutrients and also your omegas. It might be that you're saying, well, what about, do you eat? That's what some people say to me after I do a presentation. I'm like, of course I eat. And so one of the great things though, is many years ago, when I first learned about Juice Plus, is I heard a healthy nutritionist and naturopathic doctor, and she said that the Juice Plus Complete, hands down, when she takes diaries from people of what breakfast they've eaten, or that is supposed to be the healthiest meal of the day, the breakfast, that hands down the Complete Shake was one of the healthiest because it has your complex carbohydrates and your plant proteins. And it's mirrored after the healthier countries, which are in the blue zones. Well, now 25 years later, people are learning about the blue zones. It's so funny that now it's on Netflix, so everybody can go learn about it. And these are the types of foods that I would never eat. But in a yummy chocolate shake or a vanilla bowl with chocolate chips and coconut oil, as I was telling Michelle earlier, I can definitely have this every single day. And so I have enjoyed the complete. These are two things that I started with and used as a prenatal for my second and my third pregnancy. Even when I was 40, I had made so many awesome changes through the Juice Plus community, including Juice Plus and the shake, that I was just so much healthier at age 40 going into that pregnancy, where the doctor was like, "Oh no, you're pregnant." I'm like, "Yeah, no, it's okay." I'm so much healthier now. And she was fine, she was great. So anyway, Juice Plus has been like tools for me to use. So I love that. And for my whole family. But I make the complete shake every single morning and start our day with that. And my son Matthew finishes it off as his second shake in the evening. And we just kind of reblend it throughout the day, add some frozen things throughout the day or whatever. And it is something that is really, really good for you. And that comes in chocolate or vanilla. And then recently they've added the Perform Shake, which is a high protein, low carb. And my mother-in-law really is onto this. I think she uses sugar-free cran grape and Perform, and she might add a little bit of banana or whatever, but she has really thrived on this. She uses it twice a day and she's lost weight, and she's really got her diabetes under control too by using Juice Plus and either the complete or the Perform. Both of those have worked really well for her over the years. So, it depends on what flavor you like, what your goal is, things like that. You can incorporate all three shakes into your diet if you want. The last thing that just came out in April, which if I ran out of this, I might die. So I love it so much, is the Juice Plus Luminate. And I never thought I needed or wanted ashwagandha. I had heard of it, over the years, had not known anything about it, or mushrooms. I don't like to eat mushrooms, so I would never think that I would like this. However, it's something that is mood enhancing, let's just put it that way. And also it has the coffee berry, so it has a little bit of caffeine, just 80 milligrams. But it's got these root vegetables that are like ginger, and everybody's heard about how good ginger is for you. And rhodiola, I've learned so much that these are ancient kind of Chinese medicine herbs that are so good for you. And the more I learn about them, the more I am just so excited to have that in my repertoire. And so, sometimes I recommend people become a partner so that they can enjoy more Juice Plus groceries. These are our groceries, the complete, the capsules, the chewables, and all the different things, and the Luminate. And so we just enjoy having that as part of our healthy lifestyle. And it is wonderful, especially in this day and age where people love energy drinks. This is one that's actually healthy. It's not full of terrible things for you. It's full of good things for you and your brain. And it's really something that people want to pay attention to as they're getting older. And these are just some prices. You can get smaller bundles, larger bundles of what you might want for your family. But just know that if you think about what we spend per day, which seems to be increasing every day, is just, $4 or more just for a coffee, a special coffee, of course. With $2.67 a day, you could be working on all the things that are happening on a cellular level, which I love that Melissa went over a lot of that. I always loved that Juice Plus helps your immune system. It helps reduce inflammation in the body. It helps to slow the aging process. It helps your heart. There's 5 different studies on the heart. It helps your lungs. There's no price tag on that. And if you don't have your health, then really nothing else matters. So I definitely encourage you to invest in your health in some variation with Juice Plus. You can get those prices from whoever invited you. And then these prices are, including you get free for kids age 4 to 25, chewables or capsules, okay? And so Juice Plus really is a gift. So thank the person who invited you. We are giving the gift of hope by encouraging and educating people on the science behind Juice Plus. There are lots of other products out there, more and more every day, because people are realizing we need something to help bridge that gap. And so what you want to look at though is, does it have a safety seal? Because if it's something you're going to take every day, you want to make sure it's safe. It doesn't have extra this or not enough of this, or that. And then you also want to make sure it works. Like, why invest in something and not know whether it works? A lot of products out there do not have product specific research. A lot of them don't have any research, but if you are going to take something, you can call and ask them, do you have any research? And is it at a university or medical center? Is it peer-reviewed journals? Most likely it won't hit on all those things. Plus it won't be a whole food product. So I have seen lots of things come and go, and Juice Plus is the OG, have to just say that. All right. And then as far as the company's been around for over 50 years. So it's not a fly-by-night company. You can be assured that you are in good hands with Juice Plus. And there is a opportunity to share with your friends and family. Like, I love that Jennifer and Melissa's mom is better off because we've shared Juice Plus with them and they've told their mom, and so that's what we do. We share with people and then they tell their friends and family and whoever they're running into. And so for $52, you can be a partner and there's no pressure. You can do it as you please. And when I first started, I was a high school guidance counselor. I was already guiding people anyway. I was already helping people anyway. That was what I wanted to do. And so this just became something very natural because I was learning about how important it is to have so many fruits and vegetables, and especially at the cellular level, what happens. And so if Juice Plus makes sense to you, this might make sense to you as well. And if you want to make some extra income, I love the tax write-offs of having a small business. We can definitely help you with that. I love that it's not a million products in a catalog and that it's something that's easy to share. And it's all just whole food, plant-based nutrition. So I hope that all makes sense to you guys. And we'll be here for some questions, whatever questions you might have. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. Thank you to Jennifer and Melissa for being on here tonight and sharing.